rica está. Está más buena, maldita sea. Qué rica está. A mí me gusta su color, yo no sé su sabor, pero pronto sabré. Me dicen que ella es cerrada, ya lleva el que la abre. Ponte pa' mí, que desde hace rato.
I mean, about, over 30 seconds in, 30 to 40 seconds in, that's how long the intro was before the music started to kick in. And the reason why I played that in its entirety without me talking over it is because I want to promote the exercise of just listening. I don't want to preface anything. I don't want to lead the witness. I don't want to try and tell people, okay, this is what we're going to do. I want to first test them at the beginning. When a piece of music comes on, are they actively listening to that piece of music? Or are they just using it as filler before the music kicks in, like the beat kicks in, the percussion and the instruments, before the song officially starts, which gives them the permission to start moving their feet as a response. Because usually the introductions to all of these kind of bachata sensual songs, a lot of the time they are without the music to give you impetus to move your feet, at least. So the beginning, the intro, is incredibly important to just establish a good connection. It's just the intro, but it's a powerful part of the whole experience. When it comes to social dancing, you ask a partner whether you know them, you've danced with them a lot, or they are a perfect stranger. No matter if they're way out of your age bracket, whether they are way different to you in terms of life, like where they're from, what position they hold as a job, how much money they have, how they look, what size they are, what shape, what age, skin color, it doesn't matter. You are meeting someone to have a dance. And so you leave all that other bullshit behind. This is the way I go at it as a default experience, right? It is wordless. These finer aspects of it is unspoken, right? But that's the way I approach every social dance. Okay, now, going back to the music, which this is what this voice recording is all about. It's an attempt to try and identify the significant importance of listening to music, and in that informing your dance. And when it informs your dance, it informs the way that you approach a partner to ask them to dance. It informs what you are doing at the beginning of that song. The purpose that I try and instill is that I am just seeking to connect with this partner in front of me, connect with the music, and that requires a little bit of time, right? Whether you know them or they're a stranger, especially if they're a stranger, it's going to take some time to develop that mutual level of, let's just breathe, reset. We might have come from an amazing dance before. We might have come cold straight onto the dance floor, first dance. It might have been from a horrible dance. We don't know what the previous experience was. But right now, this intro is just a breathe, a moment to reset, and an exposed period of time where you're given the opportunity to just connect with each other. That's if you're aware of the usefulness of the intro to every song. Even if the song doesn't really contain a strong, calm period of introduction, right, that allows you that space. Even if it doesn't, if it goes straight into it, I usually opt to create that space myself, right? No matter who I'm dancing with, usually. unless we kind of make eyes, we hear a song that we like, we make eyes across the dance floor, you know, and then we just go straight in and we know we're going to just hit it, you know, because if the song starts hard and you find a partner to dance with who are on, like, you're on the same vibe, you're on the same wavelength, you can just go straight in and bypass the intro. But still, for like 90% of the time, maybe 95%, the introduction to me is the most important part of any social dance, because it is the beginning. It is the reset to now give permission to let go of the past. And it's a point where anything can happen, and you're now just being present with the music and with yourself and with your partner, no matter what role you are. Now, as a leader, predominantly, I control that kind of pace. Entering into a new social dance, I control whether I create that space for them, whether I even know about its importance, or whether I'm just oblivious and I'm using the music as a background metronome, and I'm just like a wind-up toy. You just turn that key that's embedded in my back, right? You wind up the cogs, the little mechanism, and then you let it go, and I'm just like, gah, 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 you know, like walking around, clapping my hands like that old toy that our parents used to have, or our grandparents used to have, that just kind of automatically walks around and just bangs cymbals like that little monkey. That's kind of how I see it sometimes. Unfortunately, to the newer crowd who have not had a quality education and like warnings and tips provided by more experienced dancers, they might completely disregard the music and the importance of the introduction. They might not know about it. So I guess this is for you. I'm telling you, pay attention to the introduction. So this voice recording has been all about the introduction to music, its importance, and how to go about, well, I'll start discussing how to go about actually using that time with your body, with your intention, with your energy, with the mood. There's a lot that can be communicated. There's a lot that can be experienced within that introduction. And even in that introduction alone, it just sets the tone for the rest of the dance. And believe me, as being both a follower and a leader, I can tell you that when a leader does that, coming from a follower's perspective, it just totally sets the tone, and you can allow yourself to become way more comfortable and trusting in the leader. And they can show various aspects of musicality and body movement. And within 10 seconds, 5 seconds, 30 seconds, however long the intro is, it can be in a very quick, short space of time, 5 seconds, that I instantly know, oh, this is a good dancer. You know, they are listening. Not only to the music, but they're listening to me as well. Because if I'm responding well as a follower, I think I am. I hope I am. And if things just keep staying in like harmony in terms of our body movements, then I can be as active and as responsive as I can, and that will allow the leader to just, I don't know, guide me and work with me and explore my own limitations of my body, of my ability to interpret their lead, their indications, their intentions. And the whole thing becomes way easier, way more refined, way more creative, way more enjoyable, way more technical, way more connected, and just overall way more valuable of an experience to me in general. And all of that, the like tuning into the leader, becoming comfortable, giving them trust, giving them responsiveness, all of that can open up such possibility of greater value, a greater experience in dance. And it's not just a flash of lightning, you know, it's not just a freak coincidence. It's not random. Even flashes of lightning, they're not random. It's just they're difficult to calculate and predict. But having a great dance is not something random. There's a small bit by chance, but when you actually know what you're doing and you break it down and you analyze it and you come up with theories of how to manifest that and how to encourage others to tune in to these finer qualities, these finer experiences within partner dance, I believe that what I'm going to come up with are a testament to my ability to both understand and to communicate and help others reach the same levels and greater of experience, dance experience. So yeah, that's what I wish. And for me, I'm going to cover lots of different core elements within dance. I'm going to go through them in later videos. But yeah, this one is starting with the very first one, which is music. So the next recording, I'm going to play the same piece of music again. So that's why you can listen to this voice note, listen to all the kind of thoughts behind it, right? And now next time, when you hear the music, try and visualize all the instruments that you hear, the feeling, the mood. Okay, let's just get into it. I'm going to play it and I'm going to talk you through it.